Hello, my beautiful subscribers. Welcome back to a trade recap for the trade that I took yesterday, and I lost some money, 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 money. All right, let's get into this trade recap on how I lost $220 trading NQ. Okay, so let me explain to you what happened yesterday. So, the great Donald Trump got re-elected into office, and as a result, it kind of pumped the market. Um, Sorry, not pumped. It made the market explode like there was no fucking tomorrow. But basically, yeah. So market just decided to increase like fucking 10%. BTC hit all-time highs. Um, ES hit all-time highs. NQ hit all-time highs today. But essentially, right, we are very bullish. Now, the trade that I took yesterday was a short. And let me explain to you why I took this trade. Now, number one, when market opened straight away, we had that 4 hour sweep, which I was like, oh, hello, nice. Now we just need to wait for that retracement, which did not come till this candle right here, this bullish candle here. Now, looking at this trade from looking back on this trade, that was really stupid. That was really stupid. Number one, right? We should not be looking for shorts when Donald Trump gets elected. Why? Because he makes markets pump like fucking crazy. So why would I be trading against this? Why would I be trading against this? All right, that's mistake number one. Mistake number two was this already moved 0.75%. It already moved 0.75% up and then another 0.75% down. So why the fuck am I taking a trade, continuing this short, right? Oh, so stupid. I'm so stupid. How could I trade against the great Donald Trump? But all jokes aside, I do love Donald Trump because um he has pumped my crypto portfolio like fucking crazy. Oh, what a fucking savior. We needed that. We needed that. But essentially, right? So this trade, I saw the 4 hour sweep, saw the 5 minute retracement. Now we're looking for that 1 minute break. And that 1 minute break actually came before we actually formed that 5 minute retrace. And it was essentially right here. This was the 1 minute break. Now, if you entered off this 1 minute break here, you're fucking crazy because like you just entered off a 1 minute break with a 4 hour sweep. I mean, like if you took this trade and you held all the way down and got paid, well, you know what? You fucking deserve to get paid for holding on to this bullshit, right? But I didn't do that, fortunately. I mean, sorry, unfortunately, because I'm a bit too much of a pussy to do that. But what I saw was a 5 minute BPR after we formed that 5 minute retrace. I'm like, hang on a second, we're getting that retracement into the retracement areas where you look to take trades. So we got that 5 minute BPR. We also had this 5 minute fair value gap. And what does price do off this? It respects it. It respects this level. And I'm like, fuck. Hang on a second. This looks really good for shorts, right? This looks really good for shorts. And what do I do from there? Obviously, I wasn't waiting for the break because if I waited for the break, we would be entering down here. And that's just a no-go, right? So what I did was I entered off this. Let me clean this up, right? I entered off this inverse fair value gap here after we disrespected this level, and I entered. I entered on that candle closure. Now, in hindsight, am I happy about taking this trade? Okay. In a different scenario, yes, this trade would have been good, right? But the fact is, we didn't consider the macroeconomic standpoint of the elections and how it impacted the markets, right? I was too much looking into the technical side of trading and not really considering that Donald Trump got elected. So what does that mean? You cannot look for shorts in the market. You cannot look for shorts in the market because Donald Trump is gonna make these markets bull run like fucking crazy. So why the fuck am I looking at shorts, right? That's a mistake. That's honestly the biggest mistake I made here. And also like okay, taking a long off NQ based on Donald Trump getting elected is pretty stupid unless we have good confluences, right? But the fact is, I didn't really consider that ES and NQ are linked together. They're basically linked, right? Now, NQ had no hourly sweeps. Yes, we had no hourly sweeps here, right? But what did have hourly sweeps? ES, right here. So what happens here? Well, since they're linked together, you can assume that if one sweeps the other and the other one makes a retracement off that, which we did here, then shouldn't that be a valid sweep? I know it's a bit unorthodox, but in times like this, you need to be a bit unorthodox because look at this. Look, I tried to trade today and obviously that didn't work out. Market has gone up 2.33% because of the great savior, Donald Trump. Right? Donald Trump. Now, yeah, I didn't really consider that they were linked together. Right. So even though like technically this trade was pretty high confluence, if you actually look back on it, it's a pretty shit trade because I'm trading against the market and the market has been saying that if Donald Trump gets elected, the markets are going to go crazy. So, yes, that's all I have to say. Um, I didn't really consider the news, so I got fucked. Now, thankfully, I was sticking to my strategy of taking less, a smaller size trade. I can't speak. Taking lower risk trades, so I only roughly risked 0.75%, but I did lose $220, which is okay. Which is okay because we're learning from these mistakes. We're learning. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for this trade. Um, I think for the next couple of weeks, or at least for the next at least like day, a couple days, and maybe following next week, I'm only gonna be looking at longs, and I'm not gonna even consider ES because ES is at all-time highs already, and it's really difficult to take trades on all-time highs because number one, there's no draws on liquidity, right? Like how the fuck are you? Where is price gonna attract to? Because it's at all-time highs. It's at new places where market has never been, right? Same with NQ. We're about to hit that. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep trading indexes. I might be looking to transition into gold just for the time being, or maybe even go back to forex pairs. But for the time being, we'll see how the indexes react to Donald Trump being re-elected. Um, but yeah, if market just continues to go all time highs, to sorry, if market continues to soar to all time highs, we might need to look for new pairs to enter into. Now that concludes the video for today. I know I got this video out pretty late. But I was just doing a lot of reflection and a lot of thinking about why I actually lost this trade and how I can improve for next time. So, even though we lost, we technically won. But yeah, that wraps up this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.